acting out because she wants a commitment and you're not giving it to her fast enough. She's not acting out because she wants a ring. She's not acting out because she wants the wedding and the marriage. She's not acting at all. That's who she is, and it is who she will remain. Do not marry a woman who does not give you any peace in the house that you're expected to pay most of the bills in.
So I honestly think up until this point, modern women have been real clear about the stuff that they do and they don't want. Right? Well, I don't want this part of tradition, but I do want this part of tradition over here. And consequently, it seems to always be the part of tradition that benefits you the most. Interesting. And they're dishonest about, well, that's misogynistic. So what they do, knowing that they have to sacrifice, knowing that they would have to work and reciprocate, they just say, well, everything the man wants is misogynistic. So we can't, you wouldn't want to do that anyway because the patriarchy hurts you. Now, I get it. I understand it. You talk about the patriarchy, you're talking about the system. There are some parts of the system that as a man, it hurts you too. Got it. Understand it. I agree. But why is it that nothing in the system that you want hurts you? When it comes to the stuff that you want, and it's a part of the patriarchy, it's a part of the old system, that's healthy. We need to keep on doing that. Those are the things that we need to keep. But when it comes to what a man wants, you see, it's just ingrained in you. You're a bad person. You can't do anything about it. We have to train you. We as a society, we as women have to train that up out of you. It's the patriarchy, man. You gotta get that. And the one thing that modern women will continue to do is talk themselves out of help. They'll continue to talk themselves out of assistance. And they'll continue to let their pride and their ego get them in trouble. I don't need no man. I don't want you to take the lead. Get out of my way. I can do it. Or I don't need no man. I don't need you to provide. I can do this, and this. And when a man step back and say, oh, you got it, because that's a man's nature, is a step back. If you told me you got it, that's what I would do with my friends. I'm trying to help you out unless I see you falling over. Then I'm not going to help. Okay, he said he got it. That's a boundary that men don't cross. Not a lot of times. If he say he got it, he got it. I don't think he does, but if he says he got it, he got it. Unless he don't, I can clearly see he don't got it. Modern women are the world's best at continuing to show face, to put on a front. And a man said, I wouldn't have it at this point in time. I think she needs help. But she told me not to help. She told me to leave her alone. I can't really tell if she needs help or not. And even when you can see that that woman clearly needs help, once again, there's been some weird stuff going on with these modern women to where you go and try to help them and they turn on you. So everything that I would have done naturally as a man, I'm second guessing myself because you've twisted and turned everything with your bad behavior.
Guys, it's dangerous out there. You see, most of these ladies you are dating, they are dating more than 2-3 boyfriends. You are not the only one. Always protect yourself. Don't feel too comfortable. Don't think because you've been dating this person for more than a year, so you let go of your guards and not protect yourself.
I think modern women don't really understand that. They're so disrespectful in a lot of these situations. It's extremely disrespectful. Why would a man come up to me? Why would a man approach me? It's because there's a great chance that the man is going to get disrespected for whatever reason. Now, I think most men will say, if that's something that I did, that's on me. I got it. I understand it, right? Because that's something I did. I need to fix that. But if I'm coming up to you acting like I have some sense, if I'm approaching you with respect and dignity, why are you still trying to clown? Why are you still trying to act a fool? If I'm doing what you asked me to, well, approach me like this, say this, you just kind of, you don't have to change who you are, but, kind of understand the situation and read the room. I feel like it shouldn't take you reading the room for you to understand that people don't like to be disrespected and made fun of. But this is what modern women will do. A man will read the room, approach you how he's supposed to approach you, and then instead of saying and being graceful, which is, what you're supposed to be doing as a lady, instead of being graceful and gracious about the interaction, even if you really don't like him or take to him or fancy him, instead of being gracious to him, you're disrespectful and you're laughing in his face and you're posting him online. What type of loser does that?
You know what is both terrifying and revolting?
What? I can only imagine.
When a man says I'm pretty.
Right. Okay then. So, ladies, I'm sure some of you are wondering what exactly this is about. Well, I have seen lots of videos out there of women asking why men don't seem to want to take women out on dates, why they don't seem to be interested, and why they most certainly have really stopped approaching women in public at all. Well, you just saw one of the many reasons why. Because unfortunately, social media is virtually saturated with lots of women indicating how much they dislike men, they don't want them near them, and they don't even want what would be considered to be positive attention from any man in the form of a compliment, because those are apparently terrifying. And ladies, if you want men to start being interested again, you have to start acting like you don't despise them.
I think modern women like to say, why doesn't a man approach anymore? Well, there's a lot of risk involved in approaching now. Plain and simple. There's a lot of, and this is probably the main thing, there's a lot of disrespect involved. If a man try to come up to you and say hello, then all of a sudden, I just don't really know about him. I just don't, he seems like he's kind of weird. It seems like something's going on with him. He said hello in a high pitched, like where the inflection of his voice kind of turned up. And what kind of man does that? I have no idea. Why don't you just talk to him and have a regular conversation? Maybe you can find out. But modern women don't think like that. They're psychoanalyzing. They're trying to pick out things and find holes and chinks in his armor as if the man didn't done anything wrong by saying hello. And I understand, I'm just trying to protect myself. With men dangerous and all that other stuff, go ahead and say what you want to say. But I think you can go overboard with your analysis of the man. You talk, he just said hello wrong and I knew from the jump. Okay, well maybe, but is there a way that you can just have a normal 5-minute conversation and see if that was anything? Is there a possibility? Now you continue to have a lot of these modern women who continue to post year after year, morning, noon, and night. I don't need a man. I got my own. I don't need anybody to help me out, and all that other stuff. If I need somebody, I can make a call. And for some reason, they're naturally shocked when a man says, okay, well, if you say that you don't need me, I have other business to attend to. I think contrary to popular belief, you have a lot of modern women thinking that men are out here waiting on them hand and foot. I'm just waiting for you to call me. I'm just sitting out in some castle somewhere, or actually sitting out in the field. I've pitched my tent. I've made camp, set up shop here, right? And I'm just waiting on the day to be called, waiting on the day that you come out to the window and you brush open the curtains. Okay, I'm ready for my man. I'm ready for my Prince Charming. Come get me. This is what modern women are thinking that men are going to be doing for them. Just come get me. I'm ready for you. Just whenever. And he waited for 10 years for me. He wouldn't leave. He was persistent. And as a matter of fact, I had like 10 to 15 men. Forget that. I had an army of men camped outside my window. And it would be fun for me because in the summertime, we would have, we would go out there and we would have the games, the Jennifer games, to where they would compete for my love and the person who would win would get a kiss and all that other foolishness. That's what these modern women are thinking. I should have 10 to 15 men compete for my love every summer. And I say, okay, hop up and down for an hour. And they do it. Okay, bark like a dog. And they do it. Okay, the first one who brings me my Starbucks coffee the exact way I want it multiple times. I'm not even going to say what the number is. And really the number is, if Brad goes over there and gets you Starbucks 10 times in a row versus Jack, who got you Starbucks 9 times in a row, then Brad's going to be the winner. Whoever is willing to go the distance, the ultimate for me, that's the person I'm going to consider giving my time to. That doesn't mean that I'm going to date them. Doesn't mean that I'm going to be involved with them. That just means they get a little bit more, I can't even say attention. They get to sign up to do things for me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You guys are going to, in either way, you're going to be strong and independent, and then you're going to let that strong, independent, I don't need no man, run you right into, okay, well, I'm not strong and independent. I don't want to be strong and independent no more. Bring me a man. Nope. Absolutely not.